Imagine waking up 3000 years from now and your body is still intact. Creepy or genius? Welcome to the world of mummification, humanity's first attempt at immortality. What is mummification? Mummification is the deliberate preservation of the dead body through drying and embalming to prevent decomposition. The word mummy comes from the Persian mumia, meaning wax, because embalmed bodies looked waxy. Origin of immortality. It began around 3500 to 2600 BCE, most famously in ancient Egypt. While Egypt perfected it, they weren't the only ones. Cultures in South America, Inca and Chinchorro mummies dating back to 5000 BCE. China and even Europe practiced forms of body preservation. Hence, it's not just Egyptian, it's a global obsession with cheating death. So basically, ancient humans invented the first version of save as, but for bodies. But why go through all this trouble? What were they really afraid of? The ritual of immortality. Why and how? Why was it made? Egyptians believed that every human had three essential parts. The ka, life force or double that needed a physical home in the tomb, requiring offerings for sustenance. The ba, individual soul or personality symbolized as a human headed bird, free to move between the tomb and an outside world. And the Ak, the immortal spirit of the deceased, formed when Ka and Ba successfully reunited in the afterlife after the judgment of the death. But here's the catch. If the body decayed, the Ka and Ba could not find their way back. So, to have a journey after life and to live forever, the body had to remain intact. It wasn't just spiritual, it was existential, a fear of being forgotten. They didn't just fear death, they feared being erased. Different cultures, same obsession. But how did they actually do it? How was it made? Egyptians had step-by-step method to achieve this process of mummification. Now, let's see how they did it. The purification. The body was washed with palm wine and rinsed with Nile water. Every step symbolized purification, cleansing both body and soul. Removal of organs. Remove brain via nose. Yes, really. Extract organs, place in canopic jars, except heart as it was considered as a seat of intelligence. Dehydration. Dry body with natron salt for 40 days. Wrapping and rituals. Embalmers would wrap the body in hundreds of yards of linen with resin layer by layer, chanting prayers. Amulets were placed within, each carrying protective power. This procedure used to literally take 70 days on average. Imagine waiting 10 weeks for a funeral. That's longer than the most Netflix series. What makes it curious today? It's the eerie preservation of life frozen in time, the mystery of ancient rituals, and the powerful symbolism of fighting death's erasure. Mummies still fascinate us, from Tutankhamun's tomb to modern forensic studies. They are like fingerprints from the past, allowing scientists to study ancient diseases, diets, rituals, and lives, turning time capsules into testimonies of human survival. They whisper stories across millennia, and we are still listening. But maybe it wasn't just about death, maybe it was about legacy. The mystery that never dies. Even today, mummies refuse to die. In 2021, scientists used CT scans on the mummy of Amenhotep I, revealing even his teeth and hair were intact after 3000 years. But here's the paradox. While mummies preserved the body, time preserved the mystery. We still ask, why did ancient humans spend so much effort preserving the dead when they could barely preserve life itself? Mummification wasn't just preservation, it was a proof of existence. A message to the future: I was here. I mattered. It wasn't just science, it was psychology, a reflection of our deepest fear, the fear of disappearing without a trace. Today, we do the same through videos, books, and digital footprints. Think about it. We are all trying to be remembered, to be seen, to be eternal in one or the other way. Back then, they wrapped themselves in linen. Today, we wrap ourselves in pixels. But the desire is the same, to leave a mark, to not to be forgotten. So, would you like to be mummified? Let me know in the comments.